Previously on Splinter Cell.
You ready to get to work?
I'd feel better if I knew what was going on.
You know what you need to. The CIA lost a mole inside Georgian President Kombayn Nikoladz's cabinet. Her name is Alice Madison. They sent in Agent William Robert Blaustein to find her and lost him too.
Are we working with the CIA's cooperation?
You're about to touch down in Georgia. Get ready.
Hey! What's the news?
Blaustein's heart stopped beating 43 hours ago.
Any reason the CIA wouldn't know about this?
Nope.
Nice of them to share.
The subdermal went offline 6 hours after he died. The last active position was in a police station a few blocks away. Check your OPSAT.
One false move and you're dead. I need information.
Okay.
I'm looking for 2 Americans. Probably dead.
Gringo will kill me.
Where are they?
Nearby. The morgue. They're dead.
I've got Agents Blaustein and Madison.
Rest in peace. Somebody cut out their subdermals.
Where do we go from here?
We follow the subdermals if we can.
There's a security camera here.
Good thinking. We'll track the subdermals from the video archives. The station's surveillance room is on the top floor. Great work, Fisher. We're scanning the videotapes now.
There. That's our guy. We got him red-handed.
Can you run his face through Echelon?
Already on it. Hey, check it out. A license plate. 84KP214.
Fantastic. Fisher, we got what we need. Rendezvous with Wilkes. Your work here is done. We'll get back to you once we've sifted this intel.
Marked a steady rise in Georgia's economy. Once central to the former Soviet Union's development and manufacture of weapons, Georgia has recently resurfaced as a potential player in the world military industry, with active contracts in Russia, Turkey, Germany, and even has stated the need, especially in these times, for a reliable source of oil in the Middle East. Commerce Secretary Moore, on a visit to Azerbaijan this morning, noted the tiny nation's enormous potential for oil, calling on American investors to provide the necessary funds for tapping the reserves.
In many ways, a leader from a bygone era. His beliefs are very firmly founded in Georgian orthodoxy. His political standings more in line with the early 20th century.
Would you fault him, then, as a politician?
No, not at all. Kombayn Nikoladze is all politician. He's done wonders for the Georgian economy. A brilliant tactician. It's more a question of ethics.
And ethically speaking?
Well...
Echelon got a positive ID on your target from the morgue security cameras. A guy named Vyacheslav Grinko.
How do I find him?
By his license plate.
And if he's not with his car?
Then his driver will be. Grab him and make him talk. Don't be afraid to use force.
Who? Me?
Grimm's daughter just pulled up the schematics on the ministry. They've got a laser security grid online in the courtyard.
So I stay out of the courtyard.
Don't let them trigger any alarms at all. We still don't have any official approval from the Joint Chiefs for this operation, so one slip-up and it's mission.
How's it hanging, everybody? It's Snotrag, and we have more Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell. We have another really great mission. We have the Defense Ministry in Tbilisi, Georgia. If you follow this exactly as I do, you should be able to get by this entire section up to certain points without taking anybody out. Once again, we are doing this on hard difficulty, and this mission, we have to do this without getting spotted. So as soon as you shoot the camera, as soon as that guard over there goes to the book stacks, he's going to do a patrol pattern and go out that door, and then that's when we can go. Be careful right here because there's a guard that likes to patrol this hallway, and if you go too soon, he'll see you. So now is an opportunity to go, and we're just going to hang tight right here in the dark and wait for this guard to turn around. We're only going to be taking 3 people out this entire mission. We're going to be taking out the driver non-lethally, and then we're going to be taking out the colonel non-lethally, and there is one person we are going to be taking out lethally, and that is a guard that is going to be located in Nikoladze's office. The accuracy in this game, oh my god. I choose to take out these cameras just to save me a headache because it's going to be a while before we get the camera jammer. Just to save myself time and energy, and we're just going to keep going. This is hands down another one of my favorite missions in the game. That's also something that I would like to see in the remake is options when it comes to scripted events. Like, there's obviously going to be scripted events in a linear story, but I would like to see like more options. Like, hey, yeah, you can get around these guys, or you can blow through them and kill them all. I would like to see more options when it comes to handling those situations. So up here is the limousine driver. We're just going to sneak up on him while he is draining his lizard. And we're going to ask him some questions.
What the hell?
I'm going to ask you some questions. When I think you're lying, I'll do this. Who do you work for?
Vyacheslav Grinko.
Tell me about him.
He used to be Spetsnaz. Now he's mercenary. He works for President Nikolaj.
Where do I find Grinko?
He's meeting Mass in the elevator by the courtyard.
Who's Mass?
Philippe Mass, some computer guy. He has access to Nikolaj's office.
What's this meeting about?
I don't know. I swear, it's gotta be something bad if Nikolaj is willing to see Grinko face to face.
I need you to understand that we never talked.
I understand.
Good. Convince me we never talked.
If anybody finds out, Grinko will murder me.
And you're frightened of Grinko?
God, yes!
Go sleepy night-night, and we should be good to go.
I want to hear what Grinko and Mass talked about in that elevator.
I'll need to deactivate the courtyard laser grid to get in
Now up
position.
ahead,
Then
like I said,
do
we're
it.
only taking 3 people out in this entire mission. This guy up ahead, we're going to go ahead and distract him with a bottle, which should be pretty easy to do. I recommend saving up to this certain point right here just in case you mess it up, because their patrol patterns can be a little finicky, pardon me. So he's going to do kind of an unusual thing. Right now you think it would be okay to go, but he's going to stand still at the bottle for just a minute where it impacted, and then he's going to turn to his left and go. That's when it should be appropriate for us to go. Move slow, otherwise he'll hear you, and you should be good. Now up ahead, this guy could be a somewhat pain in the butt to get by, but I figured it out. We're going to need to do a jumping distraction in order for him to move, and he's going to pretty much come back in this area and find out. There is a little secret, place to get up here. I can't really do it all that great on PC to get up there. You need to do like multiple split jumps and everything to get up here. But it's up there if anybody was curious. It's a little secret location where you can get more stuff. I tried to do it here, but nah, it's just not happening. Luckily, I didn't take any damage, but I just thought that you guys would want to know that. So we're going to break out our sticky camera just to make sure that it's only one guard. And here I thought he was gone, but it turns out that he is just out of our line of sight with the snake camera. So he's still here. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get as close to the door as possible. It took me a little bit to figure this out, but we need to distract him. We're not trying to take him out. We're only taking out 3 people. So you see me jumping up here. I think it's when you go closer to the door and then jump. He should hear that, so all you gotta do is just sneak around him. Stay here in this corner and you should be fine. And then what he's gonna do is he's gonna go the way we came from, and then that's gonna give us a window of opportunity to go right for the door where we have to go. There is a security camera right above us, so you gotta take that camera out, or you can take the lights out. And you're good to go. There's some data entry and everything that I'll pause the game so that way you guys can read them in a section up ahead if you guys are interested in that whatsoever. And we gotta pick this door open. Now this next part in the kitchen can actually be a little tough if you're not careful. What we're going to do is we're going to have to distract certain guards and everything like that by moving around very quickly, so that way they investigate. It's very, very difficult to pull this off.
I need a colonel down here. We're trying to get through a retinal scanner.
I passed Colonel Kibashvili on my patrol.
Want me to send him down? God, no. I hate this guy. We'll find somebody else.
So that's definitely something I want to see in the remake, is definitely a lot more options when it comes to scripted events. What we're going to do is we're going to wait right here. There's going to be a guard coming in here. This guard right here is the guy who we're going to need to end up distracting.
I thought the kitchen was closed.
It's a special order for Colonel Kobaishvili.
Ah, excellent. May I?
Please.
Thanks.
Thank you.
So the guard is going to go back the way he came, pick up this bottle right here, and what we're going to do is we're going to throw this bottle right into the walk-in freezer and distract the cooks. And then we're going to go. Now here, you're going to want to distract this guard exactly like I do it. You're going to want to get over here in the dark so that way you're still hidden, and you're going to want to make as much noise as you can. That's when you know that he's going to be distracted. Get all the way back where we came from, and you're going to wait for the ample opportunity to move. Now go. Now here, I slipped up and I didn't crouch land at this part right here. So what I did was I jumped over the railing, and for some odd reason, it made me go to this railing right here, and I didn't crouch walk, or I didn't crouch when I landed, and it's going to cause the guard to come all the way down here and remain at that place where we landed just a second ago and stay there. Now, I thought I screwed that up, but it turns out that he's not going to be a problem, but I recommend that you actually land softly at those points right there. For some reason, I couldn't. Land softly so that way you don't have to deal with this other extra guard that's going to be there the entirety of the playthrough here. So see, he's going to be right there. He's going to hang out. He's going to be there till next tax season, to be honest with you. I have no idea why he did that, so I got a little concerned. I'm like, okay, maybe I should restart the checkpoint. I'm not sure, but then I thought to myself, I'm just like, you know what? He's looking that way and up, so he might not be able to see what we're about to do. So forgive me, I lied. We're going to need to take out 4 people here. This is the second person that we're going to take out. The second non-lethal. He's by the computer, so we need to take him. It's a little difficult to distract these guys in this area, and there's another guard up in front of the computer that can be a dreadful pain to sneak by as well. So put this guy to sleep, go sleepy night-night, and we're just going to move his body a little bit more into the dark, just that way it's not a problem when the colonel comes down here, the officer that we need in order to get by the retinal scanner. So that guy right in front of the computer over there to the left, he is a pain in the butt, and I'm just double checking the guy on the right. Sometimes he will move his head, he will turn his head, and he'll see you. So follow the path that I'm doing exactly right here in order to avoid that. So sometimes he'll turn his head and he'll see you. You gotta be careful here.
You've got an incoming colonel, Fisher. Make the most of him. You'll need him conscious and cooperative if you want to unlock the retinal scanner sealing the door to the courtyard.
That's detailed intelligence.
Knowing everything.
So all we're going to do is wait for the colonel to come down here. So yes, I want more options when it comes to evading people. I want more infiltration points, like points of entry, different ways to get by people and everything. I want better non-lethal takedowns instead of having to go up behind people to grab them and knock them out. That we can just take them out as they lie on the sofa or as they're sitting in a chair, just like Chaos Theory. I want more in terms of kind of actions and what we can do. So we're just gonna, I'm double checking the guy on the right because I wasn't sure if that was supposed to happen. So just do exactly as I do here. Grab the colonel as soon as the prompt lets you. And then we're gonna take him over to the retinal scanner. Also, I believe like if the camera jammer should definitely make a appearance in the early stages of the game like so. We don't get the camera jammer until later, so that's the reason why I'm shooting the cameras, or in most cases I will try to bypass them. But the camera jammer should definitely play more of a part in the game. It's kind of ridiculous that they gave you that gadget toward the very end of the game. So more earlier access to certain gadgets and everything. So here's another data stick, and I'm just going to skim through all of them so that way you guys can pause and read them at your own leisure. But that's definitely something that I want in the game. I also want, gosh, what else do I want? I want so much in the game. Maybe a co-op, I'm not sure. Maybe like some co-op. I definitely would like to see Spies vs. Mercs make a return. And also, I think what would be even greater is if they did like a Sam Fisher Legacy Collection, which is pretty much what Microsoft or 343 Industries did with the Master Chief Collection. They went back, remastered all the games, and re-released it for current consoles and everything. They really have to do that with all the Splinter Cells, because they actually did the original 3 Splinter Cells for the PlayStation 3 years ago, and that included Splinter Cell, that included Splinter Cell Pandora Tomorrow, and that included Splinter Cell Chaos Theory. They did that for the PlayStation 3 only. So I would really like them to do like a Sam Fisher Legacy of having all the games remastered and everything up to date for current generations of consoles and PC. That would be amazing as well if we got that. So here you're going to want to equip your laser mic and record the conversation.
The glass elevator's in motion.
Make with the laser mic, Fisher. It's mission critical that we hear
go exactly where I go and you should be fine.
Reach the top.
Savages. What did you rip it out with, pliers?
We had some difficulty with Blowstein's chip. You can see fibers of muscle tissue still attached.
Nasty. Nasty.
You're in the wrong line of work to avoid getting gore on your hands.
Whatever Nikolaj does in Azerbaijan is his own conscience's burden.
You are just a tool?
You're a tool. I'm the technology. I'm the cleanup man. All the blood's on yours and Nikolaj's hands. I'm clean.
And it is?
It's what?
Clean.
Azerbaijan? Oh, man. The operation's goddamn immaculate. Except for the files. Nikolaj insists on keeping on his own machine. You need to talk to that.
Sounds like we found the subdermal.
I get nervous when the bad guys start making blood jokes.
That conversation's going straight to the Joint Chiefs, and we're going to need more.
Nikolaj's computer.
You guessed it. Get inside his office and access that machine. Alarms aren't mission critical anymore.
Now, Lambert just said that we're moving into 5th Freedom territory. What that means is we have the right to engage hostiles with lethal force. So as long as Sam hears that he's in the clear and it's a justifiable use of force in his opinion, he just got the green light, he's going to utilize it. So that's my opinion of what I'm going through for this series. Is as soon as you hear 5th Freedom, and if there is a mandatory kill, then I'm going to do it. So as soon as this guard over here on the left starts coming toward our door, that's when we can go. Just be very careful to make sure that these guys don't hear you. So now we should be good. And just make your way to the elevator, and you're good. Boom, silky smooth. And we're gonna go up. Equip a disposable pick, because the door that we are going to be getting at is locked, and there is a guard coming. And the quickest way to just completely bypass him is to use the disposable pick, and we're good to go. Come out to the elevator, immediately go to the left, use the pick on this door right here, and you should be good. Now here it can be a little tricky to kind of, you know, jump up on this desk because we're trying to get into this vent here. I have a lot of hard time. That's something I would actually like to see, is like the acrobatics and everything, what they're going to do with that. Like, I do want to see the split jump 100% return for this game, for the remake. Now, for some reason, the vet likes me a lot and it wants to keep me there. I don't know why. There's a camera up here. All you got to do is just shoot it, because we got to come back through this hallway anyway. Now, up ahead here in Nikolaj's office, here's some more 5.7x28 ammo that we need for our pistol. And I decided to pick a Medicaid up because why not? So up here, this is one of the guys we are going to kill. There is a way to sneak by him, however, it is very difficult to pull it off. Very tricky. So that's when I decide, you know what, I'm gonna just go ahead. Lambert said that we're okay to use the 5th Freedom, so I'm gonna use the 5th Freedom. This is one of the only guys in this mission that we are going to use lethal force on. So he's right there. Just take out your pistol, aim for the head, and you're good to go. This is the kind of play that I am going to be doing. If you guys want absolutely ghost, 100%, I kind of can't do that with this game unless I really just do my homework and everything. What I do here is I take out all the lights because at the end of it, we are going to need to hide the body. And there's going to be about 3 guards that come in here and storm the office and look for us, but we can get by those guys no problem. So I just take his body and I hide him right here in the corner. The guards won't see him because they're going to be too busy trying to look for us. And I find another little data stick here that, once again, you guys can read. You can pause the game, or you can pause the video, excuse me, so that way you guys can just go ahead and read this whenever you want to get a little more lore. And now we just gotta go access Nikolaz's computer. I recommend saving right here.
Christ almighty.
What do you have?
Bad things. Keep transmitting. We need to see how far this goes.
What's going on?
Corpses, refugee camps. They've had commandos at work in Azerbaijan for weeks. How the hell did we miss this? Keep transmitting.
Alert! All men to full alert! We have an intruder in Nikolaz's office! Wake up, you bastards! I want troops in there now! Grinko, sir. I've got 3 men about to breach Nikolaz's office.
This is a scripted event. There's nothing that you can do but just hang out. I'm so stupid. Oh my God. The puns. I'm a sucker for puns, I really am. This is literally all you need to do. They're just going to scan the office really quickly. They're like, oh, well, nobody's here. Toodaloo, mother truckers. And they go. Get back up and go back to the computer.
Fisher, we need the rest of the files from Nikolaz's computer. This stuff is going straight to the president. He might be headed for military action, and we're going to
come out of here slowly and save here.
That's the end of it. Thank God.
What exactly is going on?
You wouldn't believe the numbers. Nikolaz has been systematically murdering his way through Azerbaijan.
And we didn't know about it.
Nobody did.
What does he want?
You can watch the news later. Rendezvous with
the reason why I stayed here is because this guard right here, he's going to make a double back. And also, there is a guard up there that looks like he's bugged. So just try your hardest to stay as quiet as you can and wait for the guards to shift. Now, this part you can start running. There's another scripted event coming. We can get by it, no problem, as long as we just run. Because the guards are right on our ass.
We're heading for the rear gangway. I want an update. Why hasn't the intruder been caught yet? Do we have men on the rear stairwell? About to reach the stairwell.
What the hell did you find in there, man? Lambert's flipping out big time.
What's he saying?
That we're going
and we did
to
it.
war.
That's how you complete the defense ministry on hard difficulty. I guess 100% stealth. I'm not sure. I wish there was the ranking system. That's one thing I would love to see, is like to see if you got 100% stealth. Georgia Defense Ministry, Tbilisi, Georgia, October 17, 2004, 51 hours. Files retrieved from President Nikolaz's computer reveal a campaign of terror against Azerbaijan, covering their invasion using techniques of information warfare. Cells of Georgian commandos have nearly overthrown their oil-rich neighbor. This intelligence has opened the door for NATO intervention in the Caucasus. So that's it, guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed the video. There's going to be more to come. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and so that way we can keep the channel going as long as we can. I really want it to be up there as one of the greats. And once again, let me guys know what you think down in the comments about what you guys want in the Splinter Cell remake and everything. And I'm just super excited to continue on with the Stealth series, and I'm super excited to get more information in regards to the Splinter Cell remake. Thank you guys so much again for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the bell notification. And as always, stay frosty.